Hey y'all, we are back in action. Oh my gosh. When I tell you it has been such a hassle to get back online and talking to y'all, but I'm here. Now let's get it started. Woo woo. Okay, so tonight we are talking about, well, this morning. We are talking about, okay, now that it's yours, what are you going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to get what you want, but are you doing everything needed to keep it? Because anyone can get anything, but what are you doing to make sure that it's yours? Because someone can come in, situations can change. When you get something, don't sit here and achieve and just be like, cool, I made it. Now I'm going to sit here and relax. It don't work like that because you're putting yourself in a position to potentially, we're going to say potentially, losing it all. You have to continuously put that same effort in, that hard work that you did to get whatever you have, whether that be a situation, whether that's for you, family, for anyone, anything that you get in life. It is a continuous motion, okay? So, sidebar, I did get baptized and I'm like so happy, but being baptized is one thing, but now I look at myself like, okay, cool. What are you doing about that? Because you just can't sit here, you know, when that day happens and it's like, hey God, it's me. I got baptized though. Okay, cool. But what did you do with the baptism? Did you sit here and still reach out to me? Did you put what I have in motion for you in order? It's like a steps to it. And that's why now I really do appreciate my transformation because now I'm starting to look at like everything that I'm doing in life. If I start something, I'm going to keep working at it because you do get frustrated at times. Maybe some things aren't going according to plan, or you just feel like, you know what, this is not it. It's okay. Remember when you was breaking your back and losing your mind trying to get it. Don't sit here and think just because it's gotten, nothing else has to be done in life. This pertains to anything that you do in life. You just have to keep going. So, for me personally, I try to sit here and keep moving in motion on a daily basis. Sometimes I might slip because it's life. I'm not going to sit here and not be honest. This happens to all of us. And I pick myself back up and I do what needs to be done. But back on topic. So you have it. What are the next steps? We already spoke about sitting here and keep pushing. We already spoke about if you do get frustrated or things are not going your way. What you need to do is sit here and think about it. Now that I have it, this is a little bit more than what I intended it to be. Duh, when you're growing, nothing's going to be easy. You're going to come across obstacles and you're just going to sit here and be like, wait a minute, I'm not even sure how to handle it. The best answer is sit there and make those mistakes because when you sit there and make mistakes, you can sit here and look at it like, you know what? I'll never do that again. Or I'm going to try my hardest to not let that happen. And it takes time. It's not going to be okay, cool, I did it, that's it. No, it takes time. And you have to change yourself. You can't sit here and want something that you've never had before being a version of you that was not the best version. The two will never mix. It doesn't. You can't be, I'm going to just go with the flow and you want something that you have to be consistent with. You have to change to want more. I don't understand why a lot of people do that. And it's just like, I've been working on this for all of this time. Why is it not mine? Duh. You haven't prepared yourself to be able to accept and keep what you've been working hard for. Maybe you're in a version right now where it's just like, oh, okay, I'm only at a place in life where I can accept it, but I don't think I'm there to want to sit here and officially do the work or stop the things that I've been doing so my focus can be this. If you are not there, I would just say, you know what, don't even push it, because if you're pushing yourself to want something that your entire focus is on whatever you have going on. And if you have so much going on and that cannot be your focus, I'm going to tell you from experience. Mind you, I only speak about things that I've been through. It's been plenty of opportunities where I wanted certain things. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And then once it's been gotten, I know that's like not even word. I just came up with that. Once I received it, I'm just like, cool. And I got comfortable. I'm going to tell you, it is so hard when you get what you want and you're not consistent with it and you lose it. That's a different type of heartbreak, okay? That's like for another episode. It's a different type of heartbreak. That's why I'm saying you really need to be mindful what you're pushing at, what you're working towards, if you're not in a place to keep it. And that's just what it is. And I'm all about growth because you can't want to move forward and not be able to change. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's what all of us need to work on. And I don't understand. I say it probably in majority of my episodes, but therapy is absolutely crucial, okay? Because like talk about, sometimes what a person sees on the outside is something that you're trying to be putting on shades because you don't want to see it and you feel like, oh no, I would never. Yes, you did. Okay. That is you. You don't want to see it, but that's you. And it took me a while to figure that out. Sometimes I spoke about this too. You have to isolate yourself. Act like that there is no one out there. Like you have no friends, you have no family, and just think about you. Be with yourself. And just think about the way that you move, the way you've been doing things, and come to the understanding why some things never came through. And you have to sit here and be so honest within yourself and be accountable. You just have to be, because things are not going to go the way that you want them to go if you can't even be honest with yourself. How do you expect to be honest with anyone else out there if you can't even be honest with you? It took me a while. I'm not telling a story. I am being so honest. When I feel like when you sit here and you're able to look at yourself and talk to yourself and just be like, most importantly, talk to God and let it be known, like, I am no longer in a place where I'm blaming others. I am taking accountable for why this didn't go through or why that happened. But going forward, I am going to change to do more and be better. One thing about that is it's beautiful when you come across yourself or others that are able to sit here and have the perfect wording and say the perfect things. That's nice. But where are the actions to back it up? Okay. Words are one thing, actions are something totally different. So at some point, everything has to make sense. But as always, I really do hope this episode help someone out there. Like always say, consistency varies, okay? Being at 100% every single day is not realistic, and that's not consistency. Consistency would be to keep trying every single day, whether today you're on 25, tomorrow you're on 50, but maybe for the next 3 days you're on 10%. It doesn't matter, just as long as you're still trying. That's consistency. Okay. So, oh yeah, y'all. I have a new episode. I have a new website. It is www.theomgina.com. Alrighty, y'all. I will speak